Hey,
Hazuniki, Pone Tliniki, Oyake,
all the way down to the Navajo.
It's hard to believe I'm really here, riding in the very footsteps of John Wayne and the rest of the cast that Henry Ford brought here so many years ago to make the movie Stagecoach. We're staying here in Monument Valley at Golden's Hospitality Center, the same as they had done so many years ago. Now we're riding in the very shadows of the monuments that were the backdrop for movies like She Wore a Yellow Ribbon, The Searchers, and so many more. Now I, Bill Porter, along with my wife Rose, had gathered a group of 12 riders from across the Midwest. I watched Larry, my Navajo guide, as he led the way into this vacation by horseback.
Welcome to Windorah in Monument Valley.
It's a window, all right. You can see right through it. Our first arch on our first ride. Here's your first chance for some pictures. I say first because I'm sure there's going to be many, many more. How about some of you riding around to the other side? Get on the other side where we can see you when we're looking through the window. Now this is a true window, a picture window.
That was fun. Woo! Woo!
There we go. All the way down to the Navajo land. Hey, we're making a good trail here. This Hogan we're coming up to, this is an old, it's not an old Hogan. There's a family that come into this valley, into the Horseshoe Canyon, They'll move in maybe when it's getting colder. Right now they're living out in the open area now, and so when it's getting colder, they'll come over, and then they'll refix up the hogan, and then they'll move in for the winter. Yes, inside the bottom part they stand all the way around. There's 9 pillars around it. There's 9 legs, and then from the halfway they overlap. They overlap like this, all the way to the top to the smoke hole. So before they do that, you can see these juniper trees. They strip all the barks off. So when they're finished stacking, and then they've
Oh boy.
put the
Oh boy.
barks in the holes
Yeah, it's just me.
all the way around, as making it to insulation. The hogan. What they do is they put water in it. They wait for the rain. When it rains, or they put water in, and that's when the dirt is very wet, like Dolby, and then they start stacking. So you gotta have family, your friends, help you. You have to stack them at the same time, and then those juniper logs that are overlap, they're locked in naturally from the pressure. We pad them. There's your winter home for the sheep camp. So this is a winter sheep
for the
camp.
tourists to look at.
Maybe just summertime.
So if people are out in the backcountry, what time of year do they come back, to the valley where it's warmer?
When it's getting cooler. You can see it gets colder in the morning, at night. So when they start seeing the frost, and when they start seeing the snow on the ground, and where there's not enough vegetation at the summer camp.
They're not going that way. They're not going that way.
You are not part of that one. You have to stay with Larry. You go with anybody that.
And then we call that arch teardrop.
Monument Valley.
You said we could look through it, take a picture of the Monument Valley.
If you look right through, you'll see in the background, you see Monument Valley, and then you see the John Wayne on the toilet. Now we call that King on the Throne, and then you see the stagecoach, and then you see the rabbit and the casserole.
I recognize that one. It's the Big Indian.
The rock over further, that's the Mittens.
If you walk this way to your left, and then if you see it, you see the Sentinel Mesa right next to it. You see the west left mitten, and then the east right mitten. Right over the next one, you see the Merrick Butte, and then the long one right behind the visitor center. You see that is the Mitchell Mesa.
And let's just take a break here for a while. Sit and relax and enjoy the view. What a place to take a break.
Just think of it this way. If you fall, it's a hell of a way to go.
And I'm trying to do something with what hasn't been in a helmet.
You made it, Susie. You made it.
What's going on is blessing the sheep.
Call her in a week. Okay, Laura! Laura, hi, dear.
They're going to put the inspection on it to fix it up right now.
Bill helping out too.
He's always helping.
Bill's a helper. Then the rest of the women will be cooking on open fire.
Right now, we butcher the sheep, and we have the front legs here, and we air them out. And then here's the fat, and we're gonna air them out. Later on, we gotta do some more preparation.
So who's all hungry for mutton?
I think a whole bunch of them are. I'm trying to figure out if I really am. I'm a hamburger person.
Well, you can make ground mutton.
Oh, it makes wonderful tacos.
Rhonda, you still watching Army? I moved it from there to here. Can you find it?
Yeah, it's right there. I see it.
The cat took it.
My sister Rhonda and I are sharing that. You don't know Cole. I'm from Minnesota. It's good. That's right.
A sheephead story. Okay.
One day these family, now what they did here, they butchered and they cooked the sheep head in the ground. And there was 3 brothers. The oldest one was 18 years old, and the younger brother was 12, and the youngest was 10 years old. And then they took out the sheep head, and it was hot. So they all agreed that they could wait till it cools off. So they said they agreed that they'd eat it in the morning. So they went to bed, and then in the morning when they got up, the older brother asked the second oldest what he dreamed about. He said that he dreamt that he was on the moon. And then they asked the younger brother, the youngest one. And then he was asked, what did you dream about? And he kind of scratched his head and said, I dreamed that I went to the moon too. And then the older brother said, I knew you guys were on the moon, so I ate the sheep head last night.
Might as well, as long as they're gone, huh?
Oh, are you the official taste tester?
The inspector. Do you well done? I know Bill wants really well done.
Okay.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, bring some plates, paper plates. We'll be ready in about 5 minutes. Here, Bill. Look at big
Oh, boy.
intestines.
You're just the Metasaurus.
I am. I'm a Metasaurus. Very good.
I don't think, with that look on your face, we don't need any reply. It looks good.
Okay, these are potatoes and vegetables in tin foil, and I have one with onion, 2 without onions, and 1 with onions.
Which one's the one with onions?
Oh, now I want a hunk of that meat.
Okay, let me make these in the strip.
Okay, Larry. I'll take a hunk right now. I'm anxious to try this. Thank you.
Put a little salt on it.
Well, of course.
Well, you gotta get your iron wants some mud.
Yeah.
I gotta get a picture of this right there.
Yeah, where's the turkey? Oh, there's no.
There's more potatoes too, guys.
Oh, I don't. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to really eat this. Is this a joke, Larry? Larry, take another bite. Let me watch you eat that. Take another.
I want one.
Oh, here,
Okay.
Lorenzo.
Okay.
Here, look at.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Here,
see.
here's a little more. Oh, you have some bread? Okay.
You want me to give you something to drink
Here
real
you go.
quick?
Yeah, like
There you go.
Pepto-Bismol.
Okay, here you
Look
go.
at this. He put some salt on
All
it.
right, watch her.
Here we go.
Goes. Oh, look at those beautiful pearly white teeth going in.
Ah. Boy, you made it look good, I'll tell you that.
It is good, but salt really helps.
So what was it? Large intestine wrapped with small intestine?
When the Navajo get bite at this, you are in heaven.
I thought I felt something.
Right through here, yeah. Right through there. Okay.
between the bones, between the ribs.
Oh, right there. Okay.
All of it.
And I can slice it off.
No, that's fine.
Oh, we're supposed to reach in there with our fingers?
That's the tradition.
What do I hit here?
Yes.
What have I got
You
here?
have all the big dish. And
Put it right on there.
You need more tequila.
This should be pretty well done, ain't it?
I don't know. You're the cook, so
I'm
you're
not.
making everything well done now.
Yeah, okay.
this answer.
Let me try this here, Pete. See if this is done.
Clips the thyme.
Boy, this looks delicious. Looks like a nice steak.
Bill, do you want Don to get you a dish?
Hand me a plate.
Highland now.
I got this on there.
You want the potato, Bill?
Yes, I'm gonna have some, but I got another piece of meat here. I'm gonna get this. Hand over the cooking job to you. The cooking has been shifted back to the cook.
And then there's salt and pepper over there. These are the potatoes.
Yeah, salt that puppy down good.
I'd like to make a special announcement. Bill, we'll see you at noon.
Oh, for that morning prayer?
1 minute to noon.
Which day?
I gotta admit, it really does taste like steak. It really does. Would I say this is a feast? A celebration? What would I call this?
I don't know. What are you here for?
What am I?
We do this.
I'm here to have something to eat. Oh, this is your daily life.
Reunion
This
for
is
us.
called Saturday night supper.
That was cute. I don't know. What are you here for?
You gotta
That must get serious. Are we gonna? You're gonna eat like this every night? No, every weekend.
Over the weekend.
Heard it. I want to dance.
He wants his pants.
I just wanted to see into the camera. Us two good cooks. I didn't know that we was. Thank you very much for all your cooking. Everybody, thank you very much.
You're
I can't thank each one of you individually. Thank you very much. Terrific evening.
All right, let's take a minute this morning and ask the Lord for his blessings.
Heavenly Father, Great Spirit, at this time, we remember you to bless us on this Mother Earth, from the bottom of our feet, the top of our head, with all the sacred lands, sacred mountains that's all around us. Bless us in the beauty way. Bless us, our horses, bottom their hoof, from their tail to their head. Wherever our journey we go, wherever it takes us, give us a good experience, give us good knowledge, make us happy, and walk in harmony. For all four directions, from beyond the heaven to the Mother Earth, bless us. Hajon Haslim, Hajon Haslim, Hajon Haslim. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, brother.
I like that brother part. Thank you.
Yeah.
Settle them up, gang. We're going to trailer about 10 miles. You can ride, saddle them up or haul them saddled up or saddle them up when you get there, whatever you prefer. But we're starting out in Monument Valley. Going to ride a big loop out there, Larry says, so pack a little lunch if you want to. I'm sure you're going to want plenty to drink. It's going to be a long ride. Make sure you got rain gear. It looks like that storm might be coming in. Larry says probably not, just the female rain.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Monument Valley, to the Navajo Tribal Park. It's been established here since 1958. The park starts from the Eagle Mesa through here and all the way to the Hunts Mesa. And then right alongside of the highway and into the Mystery Valley. So today we're going to be alongside of the mesas here, the Sentinel Mesa up to the Castle Rock. We'll be doing the big loop that goes all the way around the mittens here. So that's what we're doing this morning. The one that's on my right side, that's the west left mitten. And then the one that's in the middle is east right mitten. They say John Wayne used to call that tea kettle. And then the next one over, that's the Merrick Butte.
What is your Indian name?
Indian name is given to us. It's during when we become maybe a teenager or a young man. And there will be a ceremony done for you. And when the ceremony is going to take place, that's where your mom, on my mom's side, the Hashkanatzoho, and then also on my dad's side, Batanis, they all come together and help you with the ceremony. Only the elderly, only the traditional people will come into the hogan, and they will do singing most of the night. Your uncle, the one that raised you, this is going to be your name, and that's where we get our name. So when the name is given to us inside the ceremony, and we keep that name close to that hogan, to that fireplace. To hear my Navajo spiritual name, you had to come to the hogan, to the ceremony. Then we will share our sacred name. And when that happens, Shamasana, my Che, on my paternal grandparents, Todachitli, and then also on my paternal, maternal parents, Kiani, they will help us and to prepare meal in the morning. So all these relatives, they come together and they all help you. That way, in those clans that come, they will share you. They will share, this is your cousin, this is your uncle. I mean, when Yee's family, they come from all the way from Greasewood, all the way from Chinle, Arizona. They come because you didn't know them. You didn't know these family until then. And then you know how many your mom and your dad family, the clans. That's where you find out some of them all over.
Now that they're making me hungry, didn't some of you go to the restaurant up there at Golding's?
Navajo tacos.
Navajo tacos.
It's very good.
Larry, because I'm from Wisconsin, and we have lots of birds, and we have lots of green and lots of what have you. That's the one thing I've noticed on these rides. I have hardly seen a bird at all.
Larry, what's that funny flat-leaf cactus and that other funny cactus?
Cactus that you see, that will be, we call it yucca. Yucca, that's what you see. And then the one next to it is a flat one, with all the needles, small needles on it. That one we call it beaver tail. I never seen it, but my uncle, he usually when out herding sheep, he builds a fire and puts the beaver tail cactus, and then he puts it in the fire. And burns up the needle, and then he fries it in the coal, and then he eats it, the one that's inside.
Like napas.
And I always tell him, how's it taste? And he always say, it tastes like pineapple. That's what he usually say. But I never tried it. And then the plant, the yucca, and that has a huge root on it, that goes into the bottom of the earth. And the root is what we use is for shampoo. If you take off the brown, the barks around the root, and then if you just get a little piece of it, and then you put it in a warm water, and you chop it up, and then you see all this foam comes up, and then that's the soap, that's the shampoo that you wash your hair with.
Don't you also use the yucca for colors on your baskets and stuff, or the yarns or wool?
Like I said, it's a soap, and then a lot of time when we shear the sheep, you know how the sheep wool is always oily and smelly and that. And what they do is they wash it in the yucca. Yucca to clean off the smell in the oil.
I thought all the yellow flowers are in the washouts everywhere.
And we call it kettle. In Navajo, we call it kettle. And if you're looking at the dictionary, they call it feet flower. And what they do is when you boil Navajo tea, maybe 3 or 4 flowers, you put it in a boiled tea, and then it makes it sweet, like you put sugar in it. You use the kettle. That's what we use it for.
Does this stuff rise at all? Or is it just stay the same?
The baking powder makes it fluffy when you put it in the hot oil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it does rise a little bit when it gets in hot oil.
Yeah. And this is the one that does that.
I see.
More like making pizza dough, but we don't throw ours in the air.
Good idea, especially out here in the sand.
So everybody's gonna make their own fried bread? Yeah.
Well, either that or go hungry.
I'm gonna have to go get some frozen dough. That works.
That's cheating.
No, you've never used frozen dough?
No, never.
Make pie.
Oh.
Yes.
But not for this.
Not.
Oh, you make it into a ball and then you put some flour on the outside?
Yeah, just so they don't get sticky.
So it ain't so sticky. Yeah. Okay.
Sometimes you get a stick to your hand.
Maybe what we should do is you want to demonstrate one to show everybody?
I would.
Yeah.
This is how it comes turn out.
Right now, I'm gonna roll up the dough and then try to flatten out at the edge. Because if you don't do it and it's a good stick, you put it in the pan and then it'll be still doughy around the edge. So you sort of like kind of flatten it out on the edge. And then you start packing.
And you pat it back and forth, and the dough starting stretches out.
Okay.
And you keep doing this, flip it back and forth, and it will be stretching out. So, anybody know how to make pizza? They can do like this. Maybe he knows how to make pizza, right? Yeah, that away. I can't stretch it like you. You're doing it right. Okay, is that what you do? Like this? You flatter?
My birthday girl.
Around the edges. Around the edges. Be very careful. Put it in there. Don't try to splash it. You get one plate. Oh.
It gets golden brown on one side?
Yeah, if it's golden brown on one side, turn it over.
We have hot chili beans, lettuce, cheese, onion,
You wash your hands, right, Laura?
tomato, pecani sauce, and sour cream.
Man, does that look super. Holy crap. Doggies.
Works for me.
Boy, I guess. Ooh, now it's sticking to my fingers already.
Okay.
Just to see if I can do it.
Oh, is
No, leave it. Go, leave it there. Just leave it there.
Bill, how do you expect us when you can't even make bread in a bread maker? How do you expect us to do this by hand?
Do that by hand, though. And even the birthday girl's got hers ready.
And I came back from riding, and my whole trailer is decorated with happy
Yeah, you
birthday
have to go
balloons.
get
So
them.
I know who did that, Rose and Susie.
I don't understand this pattern thing. Ooh. Ooh.
Now pinch the sides
And the sides I understand like this.
and bring it out a little bit, and then pat it back and forth in the middle.
Like this?
Yep.
As I understand like this.
And bring it out a little bit, and then pat it back and forth in the middle.
Like this?
Yep.
What does this do?
Flatten
This
it out
is
a little bit.
this side is sticky.
Thank you, girls. It will.
Supposed to be sticky? Maybe.
And then stretch it over, start stretching it over here by pinching it.
Are you supposed to slap it or just kind of?
If you just keep playing with it, it gets done.
It's like Play-Doh. Play-Doh that you eat. They came across Colorado and saw the mountains, and they came down Utah.
Maybe if you just hang it. If you do it like this, it kind of stretches, yeah?
So we'll make a big circle. And then
Hey, how come I didn't see Larry make one? And he looks like he's sitting over there eating.
We're 50 miles east.
Isn't that something? Look at
Last year
this.
we already had it 2 weeks earlier in the state. It's beautiful in the summer, but it's 40 below. Sometimes for a weekend.
Actually, that's almost big enough, yeah. Yep.
In the,
It's
30,
kind
I
of
think.
square instead of round. Have you got a square pan to cook mine in? The Bill Porter Authentic Navajo Taco.
But yeah, it can be the littler pieces. There's a bigger one. It just has to be the artichoke parts in the can, and then you drain it and chop them up. Chop that up, and then it's just Parmesan cheese.
Rose, you hear that chanting? It's supposed to be Patrick up by the hidden arch. I better get going.
Sounds like he started without you.
No wonder they call it the hidden arch. This is a long ways up here. It's really hard to find this thing. There it is. Now all I got to do is get over to it. Man, camp's a long ways down there. Sure looks pretty from up here, though. And I think all I got to do is walk around this edge here. Then I can get over by it. Attaboy, buddy. Let's turn around here. Come on. Move over. There you go. Looks like we're ready to go. Everything's nice and tight. How about you, Larry? Looks like you're getting loose.
Riding out here with you guys, and we've been riding where there's no fences for miles and miles. It's all open range. These horses, the cattle, they just graze as much as they can cover. And then during the weekends, the owners will just round them back up. But the sheep and the goat, you see them. These sheep have to go in the corral every evening, and they let them out in the morning because there's a lot of coyotes out here.
How do they get them back?
You can give them a little bit of hay in the morning so they remember where home is. Or sometime after school, you just get your kids, get them on a horse, or they go out there and look for them where some sheep or goat, they have bells, so you can just listen for them.
نغير يدي خلاك أشبيغة
نغي سيان دي جاكو
Go ahead, Don. I'll follow. Okay. You know, you was talking about different people in your family would be like the butcher, or they'd be whatever. And yet there's a lot of artists and stuff around here and do certain things. You was telling me about somebody, and we stopped over to see him do some of the silversmith. What was his name again?
The silversmith guy that does the works in the shopping center at the Welcome Center.
Right. Yeah.
His name is Manuel Gray.
Manuel Gray.
Emmanuel Gray.
Yeah. He was demonstrating how he was doing some silversmith work. In fact, he was fixing a thing for Red here. Yeah.
Does it look like a horse?
I was going to say, so far it looks like a horse.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Great Dane or anything.
No, looks like a horse.
And the mittens here at the rock formation cut out the same way. I just draw 2 lines and I cut everything in between it. I really don't draw. I don't trace out or the horses or anything. That's just done all freehand.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm. We'll see if we can put a little colt behind it.
Her horse had a little colt.
Really?
And it followed her around on several of our trail rides for quite a while. That's a neat way to give it some backing and some depth at the same time.
Trim the excess off the...
Boy, those are some tin shears.
These are curved, so they work pretty good when you're cutting around. Thing. Scratch. I need to save this dust. I've got to heat it up again. That gives it the texture in the background.
Now I see why you wanted to save that dust.
I've lost all the feelings in my fingertips.
Imagine.
So that's the black part. That's how you do that.
That's a secret. Nobody tell anybody ever.
That's that stuff.
Yeah, this time of the year it gets cold. It's cold.
You like feathers?
Right.
It's like leather tools.
Because he said they're just like leather, except that they're harder, you know,
Right.
harder steel, you know.
There.
Oh wow, that really brings it out.
Oh, man. And then, of course, I went next door and I was talking to a guy that was making pottery. It just seems like so many have such a talent for this kind of thing. Is that, they do it all their life, or is that something that's passed on, say, in one family, or?
You know, these artists that we visit them, Emmanuel Gray doing the silversmithing and Lawrence Crank doing the pottery. It can be brought from their family, or they went to school for it.
Oh, I see, okay. Because what made me think of that is when I was talking to Lorenzo, and he was playing the flute and so forth, and he talked about his grandkid picking that up, and he's only like 3 or 4 years old. So I thought maybe it, you know, was passed down through the family with the different arts.
A lot of these, artists, they carry on from their elders. They pass on to their kids and their grandkids. I've seen that a lot. Even my horsemanship, I learned it from my uncle.
Oh, I see. Not your father necessarily, but your uncle.
Yeah, I was real close to my uncle and my grandparents. That's where I love these lifestyles. I like to work with them.
From here, looking at it, doesn't look that high, huh?
But we'll be keeping on going that way.
And like you say, you don't want it all challenging. Not all challenging, but by the same token, some that are just, so that we can ride in some of the sand, you know. And some sand hills, you know. That's right, yeah.
Hey Larry, what is the name of this mesa we were planning to go to the top of today, but are unable to?
You mentioned a family ceremony or a family party.
Because there was a family ceremony at the top and now the gate is locked.
We're going to go up this trail
At the top and
up to the Huero Mesa. And right now, when one of the family in the valley stopped by and told me that there's a ceremony done, a traditional ceremony done for the autumn season. And so we cannot go up there today because they have the gates closed for 4 days. After the ceremony, we have 4 days of holy day to respect the earth, the patient, and the medicine man. So we're gonna just go and just look at the trail, and then we'll.
Maybe we should just have a little lunch up there and then turn around and go back. Huh?
Yeah, this is a good place to have lunch because you can see, you can sit anywhere, and it's a nice view.
can we ride a little farther up the mesa and maybe get closer to the gate without disturbing their ceremonial ground?
It looks so nice and steep there. I mean, it's nice and rocky. It seems like it'd be kind of a nice place for us to kind of test our horses. Is that okay?
Yeah, let's go ahead and head up that way and then ride up that trail, and because it's good, good trail because the Jeep they could make it all the way up to the mesa too.
I'm scared. I'm not going.
There's burnt rubber going up them rocks.
Look at that burnt rubber.
Larry, what kind of horse are you riding?
The horse I'm on right now,
Yeah.
that's the Mustang, buckskin Mustang.
How long have you been riding him, by the way? He's pretty spirited.
I've been riding off and on, so this is like about a year and a half.
Oh, on this horse?
On this horse.
Where'd you get him?
My father-in-law, they have a ranch in the back country, and they call it Seska Mesa Mountains, Saline Mountains. That's where one of my their family brought it in, and then I start training.
Larry, when we're up at the Gouldings in the museum, we see all these pictures of John Wayne and Stagecoach. Were you in that movie?
No.
Not even as a baby?
No.
On one of those little papoose boards?
No, not even in the baby. And then when you get up there, once you trail right up to the gate, turn around and look, you can see miles and miles away.
Have you any idea on how far you're really looking? You was telling me there was a mountain this way, and then if you look that way, there's another mountain. You're talking about the mountains in different states, for crying out loud.
Yeah, if you look to the east now, you'll see we call it Navajo Mountain. That's about, say, 50 miles away. And then now if you look this way, you see the Henry Mountain, and that's in Utah, and that's about 75 miles away.
Utah.
And we can see it from up here. Oh, oh.
The one with the snow on it?
Yeah, the one with the snow on.
Wow.
Larry, you're going to take us to a place back in here. There's water below this cliff.
We need to water our horses.
You said something about a cut in the rock, and we could go in one at a time. Is that close around here?
We have to go around, back down the Weddell Mesa. We're going to go down, and then we're going to pass the old Hogan, across the wash, and then from there you're going to see this very long slope canyon, very narrow. So when we get there, you guys have to go one at a time to water your horse, because once you water your horse, you got to back up your horse.
Any movies we could find you in?
You could, but we're all dressed up in. We have different regalia, and our hair is down, and we don't wear glasses.
So what
movie?
part were you playing?
And I'll be in the Back to the Future, where you see the Indians on a horse chasing the car.
Yes.
I'll be one of them. I think there was two painted horses, and one of them was me.
Really? What was the name of your horse?
Lucky.
You still have Lucky?
Yes. Remember that picture with Anne-Marie? Yeah.
Was your daughter?
Yeah. I still have that one.
Wow.
Another one is the Cadillac Moon with John Travolta or Patrick Swayze. Where there was two guys hitchhiking.
Yeah.
There was one of them.
Oh, wow. What was the name of the movie?
Cadillac Moon. It was just done right on the other side of Monument Pass.
We have a movie star.
Extra.
But we love you.
Extra special. Extra special. This one here, this is a female Hogan. You can see there's a peak up here. Cone shape.
Larry, why is there an opening at the back of this old Hogan?
In the early days, they still do it to this day too. It's a traditional thing. If there's a person died like the Hogan, what they do is they remove the body to the underneath the rock where it won't be disturbed. They open it, or the backside of the hogan, they open it, and they use those logs to block the doorway. So the next family coming through this area, they know this hogan that we're looking at is abandoned hogan. Nobody not to go in to live there. So we went all the way through Mystery Valley. Now we're going to come up to a water hole up here. We're going to stop there.
Is that the one where you was telling me you got to go into it one at a time?
One at a time. Go right one at a time.
Not only in it one at a time, but they got to water the horse one at a time and then come out, huh?
Yeah, back up your horse too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Once you go water your horse, you cannot turn around. You have to back up your horse.
Think you can turn around in there?
I bet you I can.
You can try, but even my short Mustang, I had to back it up.
Okay.
Back it up after I water him.
But you don't want to.
Well, see if anybody can, you know.
I bet you I can back him up and turn him.
It keeps going in there. That's a canyon. I wonder how far that goes.
It's really dry. They gotta go back a long way.
Larry, after we're through watering with the horses, are we gonna go see the ruins after that, or?
Yeah, after we water, once everybody gets to water their horses, and then we'll keep on going down the Mystery Valley, and then we'll run into some more arches, and then also we're gonna see some pictographs on the wall and painting on the wall.
They said it's out farther because
Yeah.
of all the rain.
But I'm thinking if you went in there on a horse, you could turn around.
Step.
Oh, really?
Film. Yeah, I don't know if your horse would do it. He will.
Oh, I see. There is basically no other side. It keeps going in there. That's a canyon. I wonder how far that goes.
It's really dry. They gotta go back a long way. Step.
Okay, Kathy, get my picture in here.
Okay. My golly, we went in there, but he just couldn't drop his head to Good job, Phil.
Yeah, she got to that bend.
And then once you get in that far and you come around, there's a big circle. It's like a big swimming pool area. It's probably this wide, but if the water gets real dark and deep green. Yeah. Have you been that far in there?
Yeah, it used to be way back there. In the summertime, it used to walk there.
Talking about spirited, is there going to be some flatter areas where we don't have to worry if they open up some of these? No, I keep calling them pacers. I'm sorry.
Gated.
What kind of horses have you guys riding? They're not pacers. They're what?
Gated.
They're gated horses. Can they open these gated horses up a little bit from time to time?
Oh, there! You guys look around out here in front of you. There's a lot of flat area up the wash, and then up these sand dunes, up these valleys.
Oh, it's nice.
Looks like this one wasn't really a house. It looks so small. Look how far it goes in there. I'll bet they use this one just for storage. Because there's no other ones around here that they lived in either.
Right over that rock, yeah.
Where I'm standing right now, right below me, you see the honeymoon arch.
Right.
And then I will do a little bit of chanting while we're on top of the arch.
Okay. And they'll be able to hear you way down below there.
And when I'm chanting, they can hear me, and also in the background, you can hear the echo.
Checks
He's
everything
so
out
good on
all
this
the time,
trip.
ain't it?
He's just such a good boy.
Get your head down. Huh? Okay.
But Bill, you are the best animal trainer. Anyone who can train bears and mountain goats and sheep and survive reindeer attacks and good Lord, you've lived a lifetime.
I say the good Lord takes care of it now. You know, really got, and then I forget the exact word it is. She got kind of like
When she was doing the rug thing, she had some of the yucca roots there. I couldn't believe they were so big.
It's gonna be a nice day ride, huh?
Oh, it's just gorgeous.
It's getting nice.
Beautiful. That a boy, baby. And so what does Rose do? Just pick up the pieces?
Yeah, saved my life.
Save your, that's right, she did save your life.
Saved my life, and then so
What-
many times.
What are these little blue berries that are on the spruce tree?
On these juniper trees, you see these very gray berries on. You see them a lot. What they do is you pick those, or sometimes they when they get old, they drop. They drop on the ground, and that's the time you pick them. You take it home, and you just get the seed one, the brown one that's inside, and then you poke the needle right in the middle. There's a hollow in it. And when you can run a thread right through it, and then you can make a necklace out of it. Or grandparents, they always say, "Yeah, you're not you're afraid to go out and use restroom." So if you wear this, the necklace, it will look over you. So then we wear them, and then we feel good about it. We're wearing it. We call it ghost beads. And we go out, and we're not afraid of the darkness. See that? See right here. Put the glass, put the holes, and then all the shit that you're walking on right now. To us, it's a sacred ground. It's a bandit ground. And the people that live here, our ancestors, we call them Anasazi. And Anasazi to us, we call them Hahosani. That's what we call them. Hahosani. The first people that start the ceremony. That's what we call them. And a lot of times, in the Navajo way, it's a taboo. If you don't have that ceremony done, if you're not initiated to be among this area, later on, when you get older, you get sick from it. And you have to find a medicine man or a medicine woman to find you to cure
what we do. A lot of Navajo guys, they just come out here and they show you all this around. When they get to our age, they go over, and then they get sick from it. It's a taboo. So that's what I'm sharing with you this evening.
Taboo for everybody?
Navajo.
Oh, okay. Oh,
But another thing too, once you're initiated, you ask us, don't go there. Don't go there anymore. But we can't. It's everywhere. These things are everywhere. You only see the watering sheds, arrowhead, you'll see a lot of stuff.
Is there flint in this area to make arrowheads?
Yes, there is. Right here, where we're sitting right now, there's a lot of powder chips here. You see alongside of the walls there, you see another room right there. You'll see a lot of powder chips.
Can you get off and look around?
You look closer.
Isn't that beautiful? It's just incredible.
Yeah, fantastic. I wonder what it took to make that.
They must have had the tools. And they had, they had different colors. I don't know if that was like part of the tool or, you know, I mean, that's like really hard stone. Just...
So you can tell that they really had them decorated up.
I'm saying decorated up, but Lawrence Crank, a Navajo pottery maker, was showing me some of the meanings of the designs.
Yeah, each of the design has a meaning. This is the storm pattern, the rug design. This is the morning prayer and the evening prayer. These are the eagle feathers that go all the way around to give you blessing for your home and your family. The turquoise color, the father sky, and then the circumference of the Mother Earth.
Everything has a meaning, a purpose, tells a story.
This is the symbol of the father sun. This is the morning sun. This is the beginning of the day, the midday, and then the end of the day. These here are symbols of the four sacred mountains. Right here. That's what these are.
Back to four again.
Yeah. And then this is also the four sacred mountain on the other side. Now this is the evening sun. Here also with the prayers in the sky. These are the eagle feathers. This lines here symbolizes rain. These are the bear claws here. Gives you the courage and the strength. And then also this is the part where I was telling you about. The emerging. This is the day, this is night. Right here, the arrow. This is the four feathers again. The spring season. The bear claw. And then also the four feathers I was telling you about. The birth, teenage, marriage, and old age. And each feather has this story, stages of each life. You remember when you were a teenager. You remember when you lived each stage in your life here. That's what it signifies. This is all freehand. I pencil it out first. And then I get the basic structure of the face, the nose, the eyes, and the ears, and then the teeth, the proportions. And then I start etching it out. What I use is this tool here, which is a carbine tip. And so this is what I use is I etch it out like this to give it the depth and also the
You just, that's why he's got that hair looks so real.
well, it's so painstaking. You have to have a patience to get that. You know, even
to
the
make
line.
that many hairs, yes.
Yeah, even just to get the layout of that hair going to the right direction, and then also giving it the detail on the teeth here too. So, and then also goes back to the same thing here. The eagle feathers all in a group into the four directions to the north and south and east and west. Now these feathers are sacred here. These are white feathers. This is up into the farther sky. Here is the sunset. And then into here back into the universe.
Oh, and then here's some corn. Look at this one.
Oh, look at that.
Trying to get a whole design of that.
You know, I didn't see the holes he talked about. Can you see those holes? He said that that's where he thought that the ladders went.
Oh yeah, to hold the ladder.
And then, if you look very carefully, on this wall here, you'll see a huge photograph of an animal. Look at with the horn and four legs, right up there.
This is how you climb this up these rocks here. So we're gonna do a bear crawl. We're gonna be doing the bear crawl all the way to the top.
So we're gonna go up forward. You don't want us.
Keep your hand on the wall and keep your feet on against the rock. Right. There's the ledges right here.
Good job, guys.
Nice climb, guys.
You see how all these grinded area? This is where they grind their food, corn, and then different kinds of plants.
You wonder if them rough ones actually help them like grind something.
Yeah, right. Like they didn't get it so finely ground.
And then if you look very closely, you got a lot of different size of feet on there. Little big feet, small baby feet. And then if you go on this side, you see where they have a fireplace. You have all the black stuff on the wall. It's from the cooking the meat. So that's what you
Did you see the big feet? She was sitting on it. I'm sitting on the big feet. Like Mexicans or
I think so, because they said the tallest Anasazi they ever found.
Where's this foot you was? Oh, geez, that's a real footprint.
Yeah, she was sitting on them. She's still sitting on one.
There's a handprint. And why would they come up so high? Were there animals and things they were trying to stay away from?
I think at that time there was a lot of wild animals, and then also they had enemies. See, that's the thing about it. It's very mystery. How did they disappear and turn up the earth? That's why maybe from disease or from the enemy or from the hunger, starvation.
But Mystery Valley.
That's why we call it Mystery Valley.
You know, coming up, I think is a lot easier than gonna be going down.
Now, going down, you ever did a crab walk like that?
Yep. Yeah. I wonder if I should take my spurs off. I would.
Look at the guys walk down.
And then now we're gonna be heading back down to the ground. So we're gonna do a crab walk.
Like this house over here and so forth. You say that everybody just. I guess what I'm asking is how much land do they own?
They lease these land from the Navajo government, but it's an open range again. A lot of them, they don't have fences. They use it as how much they need.
There must be some sort of an allotment for how many animals you can have there.
Yes, there. If you then again, you see there's a bunch of horse here and cattle here and a bunch of sheep here. We have Navajo Rangers, and then we have a Navajo Grazing Committee that look over the livestock and make sure we're not overgrazing. It's controlled.
Mr. Bluebird's on my shoulder.
is this one pictograph we're looking at here with the wavy lines?
You know, you see these wavy lines on these mesas, and then you see these circles on the wall, and then you see these like people standing on the wall. And a lot of time, we always ask our elderlies or uncles. We always ask them, what are these? And they always say, "Dina hasaze," that these are our ancestors. They put this on the rock to maybe some kind of a message. They're trying to give it to us, but and then again they don't know what they are, and a lot of time you see them, those pictographs in the dry painting in the ceremonies, and they look very similar. Sometimes they look
I
like
remember that
snakes.
when Nelson was showing me some sand paintings. They're in the gift shop. He said that it had been passed down through the generations and that he'd done it, and then a medicine man would do a ceremony, and then they would have to destroy the sand painting.
It's usually done on the ground with loose sand, but now we're going to do it on the board just to show how it's done.
Sometimes they look like snakes or lightning or also spears. So, or the circle. If you look on it's very similar looking at both pictures. They look like the maze, the journey. That's what I see.
Kind of look like lollipops
Mhm.
on the rocks.
So you'll see a lot of different ones. Yeah, some with handle. Maybe they're rattles. When you go in these ceremonies, you see these. They have rattles. And they sing with them.
And the way they do it is when they make a figure like this, the patient sits on it. And then the medicine man or shaman does some singing, chanting, and when they're done singing, chanting, the patient gets up. They say that the figure is the one that take that sickness away from that person and take it within themselves. That's why it's always a race and taken outside, given back to the nature. And from there, the nature takes care of wherever that sickness came from. It's a healing process they used to use in the old days when we didn't have hospitals. And then we have the 4 sacred mountains. There's one in Grants, New Mexico, White River, Arizona, Flagstaff, Arizona, and Durango, Colorado. Then within those mountains, they have herbs. There's herbs put there for us to use to heal within the ceremonies, different kind of ceremonies. In the spring, summer, autumn, winter. There's a lot of different ones that the shaman, the medicine man perform to heal a person. So, but nowadays, when people get sick, they don't look for a shaman medicine man. They go to hospital to get help. And that's what I showed here. That's it. This is how it's made for a sick person.
It's going to erase it.
Paint is in there somewhere.
These ones we're looking at right now, some look like they're carved and some that look like they're painted.
Mm-hmm.
Is that 2 different times?
These painting you're looking at, the one you're looking at right now, the House of Many Hands, and then the one we just went look at it with all these sheep in line, the one been chiseled into the rocks. Theirs are the same age that was done by the Anasazi, and they say they date it around 1300
Now
AD.
that was a very interesting ruin. Hard to believe it's that old. There's Totem Pole Rock. Let's try to make it over there before dark. That's another monument I can't believe how it just stands there all alone.
Larry, earlier you were talking about more out in the valley. We see a lot of homes in the distance, way away from the highway. What do they do for water?
They buy these big barrels, maybe 200-gallon barrels or 50-gallon barrels, and they take them up to the Goldens area, the well up here, and that's where the water is.
We've been doing so much screwing around here. The group's ahead of us. Are you willing to open your horse up and let them catch up with you?
Yes, I am. Let's go. Come on, Don. Let's chase the Indian. Or do they even own the land when they have a house out here in the middle of Monument Valley? Or
If you look behind us, you see all these houses in one area, and then there's another homes in a different area behind us. And then they get about an acre. They lease these land from the Navajo government, but it's an open range again. That flat area, that's where they did a movie on the Searchers. When you see beginning of the movie, you'll see this a runaway stagecoach. That's where they done it. One area where you see the cavalry's been chased by the Indians. They use all these areas they just run their horse free.
In the morning before we left, Lucy fixed Larry's hair, helping prepare Larry to give us a Navajo traditional friendship blessing, culminating our journey together into Navajo land and friendships that would live on in our memories of this beautiful place, live on in the stories we would tell about this vacation by horseback into Monument Valley.
Yeah? Oh, my hair bun's lower. Men, they wear hair bun lower. Women, they wear their hair bun higher.
Ja, en det är det inne. Precis så är det. Tjena tja, tjena tja, tjena tja, latte och jolla ja, na ja, alla gona tja, alla gona tja. Tjena tja, tjena tja, tjena tja, latte hojola ea e, na ja, alla gona tja, alla gona tja, tjena tja, tjena tja. Tjena tja, latte hojola ea e, na ja, alla gona tja, alla gona tja, tjena tja, tjena tja, tjena tja, latte hojola ea e, na ja.
Good. Looks like we're in the hook on. Sleep the hook on. You always get all the old tricks from yesterday. And they start meeting. That's why I'm doing this. We can have some on the table there, and then go all the way around and sit on the table, fingers rattle. That opinion, my friends, this morning I want to do a blessing. This is one of the way of blessing we do for our friends. And we are on the horse, eating together, chit-chatting together, talking about a lot of experience that we've done. It make me real close to you guys. And this morning, we're going to do a blessing before you leave the Navajo reservation. And this blessing is called the good way, the beauty way, the good journey, the holy people, all the element that are surrounding us, above us, beyond us, the Mother Earth, and the Heavenly Father, and the sky. All the rain that we had, all the air, cold air that we had, that we shared together, that we were all in. And Achehe means thank you. Achehe for being here, listening to me, listening to you. We learn a lot of things together. And my family like to say Achehe to you. We share our food with you. We share laugh with you. And that's what we do. And when my grandma, the other night, he said, you show about the teaching, give them cedar. That they're happy. They're going to go home safely on the road, on the trail. That's what Grandma told me. So that's why I'm doing this morning. And we do a lot of ceremonies, short ceremony. It's really spiritual. It's really holy. We respect. So honest, each one of us are human beings. We do ceremonies that will heal you, that will take you home, see your home, your family, your neighbors, your friends, your people that you work with. The age, this is what I'm going to do. So at this time, what I'm going to do is, this is a cedar. This is what we do, have a cedar here. I have a lot of friends in Canada that are sent me, when they come in here, they give me these evergreen leaf. That's what it is. That's what I have here. And I'm going to put it on the coal and then put some on it. And then, first thing I'm going to do is clean you off, and brush you off. All the negative, the bad things. And then I want to do a prayer. After the prayer, I'm going to put some more cedar on the coal, and that will be the new one, the good blessing one. And each one of you, I'm going to bless you with the feather, and that will be the good one for your horse, or yourself, or your car, the trailer that you want to, you want to, the one that you want to make it grow in the cornfield. Your work, your business, to make it, to work, to make it big, to make you happy, to make people happy. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get up and move some coal on the side. I'm learning this from my uncle that he carried down from my grandpa. brush you guys off. When I brush you off, the way when we guys sit, you're just gonna open your hand. You're gonna just open your hand. You can put the bread on your lap or in front of you. Okay? This is the holy people to join us to witness this. Thank you. As you all find out, this is where we just brush you off, your bad experience, your bad dreams, and something negative. And we're trying to brush you off. And we're going to start with another one. Okay. And then I'll do a little prayer in my Navajo language. You can move your hats and then. Shkajo, do it benefit the way in Yazoo at the Shnan, Ado Hoya. So now this is the way who ain't unabig, Ado Hoshaman, Sambaka, Ado Yat, be I home. Ado Atino, who the Ato Shada Atona Kosoya home. Ah, that's not really do who the task is like Koi. I don't know that chill home. Even he now do little and he is either. When he kaya hot, I don't know. Asas is any home. Asa will go on horses in king. Don't that kid. Do come a yat a when the door yes do yat a. When I see as no. Navado le, Navado le, horse sando le. Inaji, Benaji. Oh, not all no. Tragedy, Adozad, or a humble Hajon. Zatas is a neighbor and Halodo, Bachin Halodo, clean, leany bed. Yo, nothing lean home, but in the yard eye. But not close or get Aljo, yard eho. Babak at an eat all that. I don't know what things the Lahagi, it's a long mountain, and then they up under home. I babak at an eat a blessed them all that. I don't know a yard eho. That it's chin, I don't Bitle, I don't know. Hawan Nas Kridole. You cannot remember us to just to know whole land, how much they seen. Bless them. I don't know a yard eho. She's all those in the way in the agency yard eho. Sayana hot eho, this is tragedy. I don't eho. Nasonana Tatole, Nani Kratole. Here, where hello, we get son, I don't know home. Sinunani hello, Strashi. Yat eho, ni Hadole. Atino, which Hazon has lit on it. He had it, he told woman, son, Dino. Heavenly Father, bless us wherever we go, and so on. This is Strashi. Jono, Hajon, Naslit of it. Hajon Hasli, Hajon Hasli, Hajon Hasli. Amen.
Amen.
Hey, the next one here is the good blessing. Okay, this is the good blessing. Where I'm going to bless you. And our grandparents, they always say, when you bless them, the first cedar that we have here that goes up, is always going to be telling the elements, the holy people, to join us here. To join us here to witness this. That's what we do. And then that's how we bless you with good things. Brush you guys off. When I brush you off, the way you guys sit, you're just going to open your hand. You're going to just open your hand. You can put the bread on your lap or in front of you. Okay? Whatever you do, it'll be a nice video to share that with the whole human being. We're in the country. So when I find him in front of you, you know, he loves something that he smells. Ah. They always tell us, you know, how the Navajos bless all these native people. And always, they say, oh, the Ghana, you know, these white people really respect our culture, our blessing, our ceremony. I believe that. Even that's why I'm doing this work. When I do this, I bring it all four direction. And the holy people and then the Mother Earth. So from the east, from the south, from the west, from the north, Mother Earth, bless you. You do, it'll be a nice video to share that with the whole human being. We're in the country. Shut up, blessings. I always medicine man, they always forget their son. It's these people is good for me. This is a good something. Okay, thank you for your patience.
Thank you.
Here this morning. I know it's early, but there's always some beautiful thing You'll see early in the morning, like me. So thank you, each one of you. And thank you, Bill. Thank you for your food, and your laugh, and everything. Thank you for being around us on the Navajo Reservation. Have a safe trip home with your family, with your friends, and with your animals, and take your car and the road that's between here and your home. Katatin be'atin, that's what we call it. You know, in our mind, in our traditional way. Remember the yellow line on the road? That's katatin, the corn pollen. That's our road, katatin. And then the white line, that's our white corn pollen. White corn that we bless it. And wherever you go, you see these beautiful mountains, beautiful hills and canyons. He that take care of us. He ate that. So thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Larry. We'll always remember you in Monument Valley. Larry, our Navajo guide, had been telling me that the Navajo have trail rides from time to time, and that the day that we were all to leave, a ride from Mystery Valley to Monument Valley had been set up. Larry invited us to join him. I just had to make that ride. I felt as if I had stepped into a different world, a different time, a place where the beauty of the earth and all the natural things were appreciated more. As I rode and talked with my new friends, I knew that this newfound feeling would be a part of me for the rest of my life. Memories, they had already started. As I rode, I recalled some of the Navajo people I had enjoyed meeting. While in Monument Valley, we stayed at Golden's Hospitality Center. But whether you stay in the campground like we did, or at their world-famous motel, it's all here.
There's a regular grocery store across the road too, right?
And then right across from the gas station, there's a nice, good size and grocery store there, and they have fresh vegetables, a lot of different.
And you say they've got a gas station up there that has propane and everything there?
Over in Gouldings, they have a gas station, propane, and then they also have a convenience store there.
And I seen that private airstrip. I was with our guide, Larry Holliday, as I went into the gift shop and found out it's a good idea to have a guide along when you're in the gift shop as well as on the trail.
Rugs from different community on the Navajo reservation. Right here, the one next to me, we have a Two Gray Hill rug design, and then these two rugs, the Navajo traditional rug design. And then another one here, you see a Navajo wedding basket on the bottom, and then you see the corn, and you see the birds, the tree of life, the feather dancers. These are the feather dancers that you see here. And a lot of these are done during the winter time. Then here's some more sun painting rug. You can see two different female and a male spiritual people with a rainbow border. And then inside you have the life of the corn, and then also the white dots that you see here, they represents the stars. You see the opening, the border. You see how the border right here? Mm-hmm. And then you see the line that goes outside the border, that's a spirit line. Just saying that the weaver of this rug is sharing the rug weaving to their kids or to their family.
Hi, Julie. What makes Golding such a unique place?
Due to the pioneering spirit of Harry and Mike Goulding, Goulding's Lodge is now a world-renowned property. We have people that come and visit from all over the world, Japan, Europe, Australia, Jamaica, South America. We have a very diversified clientele. Goulding's Lodge is a large property. It's 1 square mile. Not only do we have the lodge, but we have a full-service restaurant.
The two-story brick building that's where Mike and Harry Goulding, that's where they used to live when they were alive here. So they say they moved here in 1920, and around that time, his friends and his family came out here and helped him build that two-story brick building.
Two-story building.
And then in 1990, when they passed on, they made it into the museum.
I see.
Right next to it, they have a John Wayne cabin, and that's where they made some film. Come on in, it's showtime.
Golding shows several John Wayne movies that were made here in Monument Valley, along with 2 short videos to introduce you to Monument Valley. But the best way to see this valley is still to take one of the Golden Stirs. Take a Jeep tour and travel through these monuments in comfort. Or, if you're like me and you want to really get there and get up close, get on a horse and go for a ride. Make sure you got one of these Navajo guides to guide you around and tell you about the place. But you'll have a memory for the rest of your life. Seeing Monument Valley and Mystery Valley, and enjoying the companionship of the Navajo people. This has truly been a vacation by horseback. that we'll never forget.
Yeah, they're really cool. And see, like those flowers have already been bloomed. Good morning. We're out in the great state of Utah riding with Bill Porter, and my two dear friends are out here, and we're all doing this together riding. And we're all riding in a saddle called an evolutionary saddle. And we'd like to take a moment of your time and tell you what we think about it. Well, before I continue, this is my friend Laura. And Laura, what do you think of your saddle?
I love my saddle. I've previously ridden in traditional tree saddles, and I can't tell you how much better my horse gaits, how much more comfortable I am, and how much happier he is.
And now you're taking a look at my dear friend Renee, who's been out here with us as well riding. Renee, what do you think about your saddle?
I love the saddle. It's the first time I've ever ridden or been in a flex panel type of a saddle. I've been riding in the same saddle for 30 years, and I have 4 different horses, and I love the saddle. I can take it off, I can put it on any one of my horses, no saddle sores, it's absolutely comfortable, and I just can't say enough good things about it. I've been riding for miles and miles out here, and I have not been sore, and neither has Greggy. It has been just a treat.
What I like to do now is to tell you why these saddles are so comfortable for both the horse and rider. First of all, the evolutionary saddle has developed a saddle tree to allow these panels to bend and flex in multiple directions. So you can go wide, flare, narrow. We also have a special slot back here with an oil-impregnated bronze washer and spring steel to allow this panel to give you the rocker. It will bend and move with every contour of your horse's back and body, and also as his shoulder and back is moving. We also have adjustable rigging that will allow us to put the girth wherever it needs to be. So you can have full 3/4 center fire. You put the saddle on, put the girth in the correct, or the cinch in the correct position, and away you go. So when we ride, you literally see this. Now, what do we do about saddle pads? We have a pad that covers this encasement called a saddle sock. And then when we build your saddle, we can put all kinds of different foams in the seat and make that saddle absolutely as comfortable as we can for you, the rider. If we take a look at Laura's saddle here.
When I was purchasing this saddle, I worked with David, their saddle maker, specifically the comfort of my seat. I knew that because of the panels and the system that are underneath the saddle that my horse would be completely comfortable, but I wanted to be as comfortable as possible also. So they worked with me and custom fit and custom cut the foam to be padded specifically where I needed more padding. I can't say enough about Tower Manufacturing and Evolutionary Saddles. They are absolutely customer satisfaction driven and will do whatever it takes to make the horse and rider happy.
With Laura's saddle, we have larger blocking as compared to Ray's, and also barbed wire tooling. She has an all-black saddle sock, and this is synthetic fleece. We also make saddles with Western rigging, with horns, without horns. We have a full line, everything from dressage to endurance to actual roping saddles. On Ray's saddle, it's actually the same saddle model that Laura has, but with a few differences. Her seat has standard extra padding. It's extra padding and not anything special because Laura has a delicate derriere and really wants her seat just so. Ray, on the other hand, likes a nice padded saddle. And those two ladies rode each other's saddle and they both go, "Oh, I don't like yours, I like mine." And that's what's so nice about it. We can make the saddle just how you want it. We also have a selection of toolings, and we can make the blocking larger or smaller according to your needs. On Ray's saddle, we have this saddle sock, as I mentioned earlier, that covers the panel, and this is washable merino's lamb's wool. And it attaches right to the saddle, so when you take on and off your saddle, it comes right with it. And naturally, we'll make strap goods such as breast collars and halter bridles, all to match, so you're completely outfitted for your riding adventure.
When in Monument Valley, you'll want to stay where John Ford brought John Wayne and the rest of his crew when he was making all of those famous movies. You'll want to enjoy some Navajo tacos and their other gourmet meals at the Stagecoach Inn. Whether you want the best in a motel with the best view, or whether you want to stay in a campground, Golden's is the place for you.